You know something? You know something? I'm going to tell you this right now. There are some things in this world that you don't mess with. There are some things that you don't do. And then there are some things that you absolutely do. And tonight, this is my review of AEW Dynamite. And I'm going to tell you this now. I'm going to go all out. I'm going to make it the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Because I'll tell you what, that, my friends, was a good show. And if you're wondering, yes, I am doing a little bit of a promo this time, as this is the Theissman, and welcome to my channel. Welcome to my review of AEW Dynamite tonight on Wednesday night. Tonight's the night. Oh my God, this was a pretty good show. And I'm sorry if the camera's all over the place, but one of these days I'm gonna have to get a better camera and I can do that little promo. But this to say that there wasn't a good show, there was. Pretty standard, you know. We have our first. I think we have a little bit of there's a tag team action standard for AEW. Tag team action straight out the gate. We're gonna have a tag team match, and Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, excuse me, Jurassic Express had their always having a match. I think they're really trying to push those guys, and I'm glad that they get their shot at the tag team champs FTR next week. However, it's a non-title match, but if they win, they may be in. There's a segment where the Young Bucks kicked, I guess, an announcer guy. Got fined $5,000 a piece for that one, but Luchasaurus and his buddy won the match. They're making their way up. Le Champion and his buddy Jack went into a big old fight against the bad guy and Sonny Kiss, and they dominated that. Well, that was a pretty good match. It was back and forth. Once again, another tag team match. AEW is signifying that, hey, we like tag team wrestling. I liked how a big guy from WWE showed up tonight. Yes, it is a certain day, but it's not Rusev Day. But that was good to see him. I think I'm just guessing his 90-day compete clause is finally out of the door. I don't know if he had 90 days or if he had more days. I don't know this. I know he got released back when all this started, and then now it's finally good to see him. I like how he states that he's all elite, and they're really pushing this thing about how WWE is going after their wrestlers. Get out of here. This is AEW, and we don't need you, little Jimmy. Okay. Anyway, you know how WWE is trying to get rid of their wrestlers from being on YouTube. Right, like how we are talking right now, being on Twitch or doing cameos. Well, AEW is like, come here, we'll allow it. Do what you got to do. Have fun. No, it doesn't work for WWE. Anyway, back to the thing. So some dude is, I don't know who he is, some best man dude. Rusev. Or Moose, I'm gonna have to get his real name, because I know it's not Rusev. That's just how I remember him. But it's good to see him back in action. It's good to see that he joined the Elite, and now we have another star for AEW, which is finally turning out pretty good. I'm still looking for you, Eric. Come on, Roland. I know you're there. Oh, Eric Redbeard now. Come on, man. We need you to come there. You and Mr. Brody Lee have a epic showdown for that TNT championship. Oh my God, that would be so good, because you'd see two Wyatt two what family members going at it on AEW. Man, that would do nothing but make me happy. And like I said, I'd like to see them at each other's throats. I'd like to see them fight each other for that championship. We'll never know. He says he's thinking about it, and it's a good thing he's thinking about it. But I hope he can join too. Man, Chris Jericho and looks good. I am going to take a guess. Is he trying to have a little fight with? I know he said that him and Jack are going to team up and go up the ladder there and try to take the tag team championships away. But is he trying to make a little bit of a rivalry, a little next feud with MJF, Mister? I'm going to be the next candidate. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. What the hell? I'm going to be honest. I don't know. I mean, if you go back and watch their little vignette in the parking lot, seems like it. And of course, we had a bunch of interviews. That's why I did my little promo thing, because we had a bunch of promos. Lance, I got his name wrong as All Out, but I'm sorry about that. Lance Archer, that's probably why I called him AJ. Lance Archer did a good promo with Jake the Snake Roberts. That was a pretty good promo, saying that he wants that title shot. It seems like they're getting it on October 14th. A little close to something towards me, but I'm looking forward to that one. The good news is Jon Moxley had his little promo too, but here's the good news. Matt Hardy's fine. He's okay. He says he's okay. And I only can take the man's word. If he's going to tell me I'm okay, then he's okay. All right? I can only take what he tells me. And he's telling me he's okay. And he's looking forward to getting better and to going up the ladder to get that AEW championship, which everyone in singles competition should be gunning for. There was a good women's match where our champion had to go in and at the end to defend the newcomer. And if I'm not mistaken, let's head straight to our main event, because I know there's a few other matches, but we're looking for that main event. Mr. Brody Lee, follow the buzzards. That's a little thing. To me, I will always remember that. But Mr. Brody Lee, Dustin Rhodes, this was a classic match. This was a match that was meant to be on pay-per-view. I'm going to tell you right now, this match should have been on pay-per-view. That's how good this match was. That's free money, but hey, as entertainment, as people who love to be entertained, perfect. This is an awesome match. Back and forth. The classic, really classic, is they started out of the ring. They did the bell didn't even ring. They had a little bit of a fight through the crowd, and there was a good table that decided that not today. That table, man. I'm gonna have a top 10 table list by the end of the year, and then I'll have a top no table list at the end of the year. Just checking out all the tables that survived and all the tables that's like, I give up. But that table was on the list. Back to the action. Man, they get in the ring, the bell rings. You could tell Dustin really wants this match. It's been a long time since he had a championship match. Back and forth. The crossroads was hit. The old school pallet driver, the old school down and punched in the uppercut face, and a little bit of a low blow there, but that's a little bit of Dustin too. But in the end, Mr. Brody Lee spins around, hits that clothesline, bow, 1, 2, 3, and I'm up screaming, follow the buzzards. Oh my God, Bray Wyatt, them were the days, I'll tell you that. Once again, congratulations to Mr. Brody Lee, retaining his TNT championship. I can't wait for next week. Thursday, I'm getting next reports because I've been told it's going to be Thursday, But they're also saying it might be Wednesday, but it might be Thursday, depending on the NBA playoffs. We'll keep an eye on that. Cody Rhodes had a big announcement, which was a reality show. We don't need to really get into that. Is there anything else? No, there's not. Let me tell you something. You should hit that like button, and you should subscribe. And I'm going to tell you, as always, keep it real.